What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel, and I have a question for you guys. Do you guys like looking into the future? Well, that's what we're gonna do in today's video. We're looking at all the covers and all the books that I'm really excited about that are on this month's previews, which is July of 2023. Now, these covers and these books will be coming out in the month of September, and you guys have about 6 days to get your previews orders in. Now, I use mycomicshop.com, and their orders are due on July 26th, and today is July 20th. Now, I was hoping to get this video out a little bit sooner, so that way you guys had more time if you guys liked any of these books or these covers to get your orders in. Because if you guys get your orders in by July 26th, guys, you can save up to 35% off the cover price of all these books, which is really exciting, and that is the big reason why I use previews to order my comic books. I love getting that 35% off. Alright guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's check out all the covers that I'm really excited about coming out in the month of September. There are so many great covers coming out in the month of September. There are multiple covers for so many books, so let's go ahead and dive right in. The first book that we're going to talk about that has multiple covers is Catwoman issue number 57. The first cover that I like is done by David Nakayama. It features Batman and Catwoman, and it is just a great cover. But there's another cover for Catwoman number 57 from an artist that I've never heard of before, and it's done by Tirso Cons. I want to say that's how it's pronounced, but this cover is absolutely gorgeous. And after that, we have 3 covers for Batman and Robin issue number 1. You heard that right. We're getting a new Batman and Robin series, and I'm super excited for it. But guys, the first cover that I like is the cover A, and it's done by Simon DeMeo. And what is really exciting is that he's doing the interiors for this book as well, which is so great. But then there is a cover done by Artgerm that is so good. It is so good. It's up on screen right now, guys. This cover is gorgeous. I forgot what the character's name is here, but who cares, because this cover is so good. And the final cover that I like for this is the 1 in 25 ratio variant done by Clayman. It is gorgeous, and I really like it. And after that, we have Nightwing issue number 106, the 1 in 25 done by Vasco. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm not even gonna try, but this cover is so good. And after that, we have Poison Ivy issue number 14, the David Nakayama. This cover is gorgeous. The only thing I could say is like maybe add a little more detail to her hair, but other than that, this cover is fantastic. And after that, we have Wonder Woman issue number 1, the Artgerm variant. Come on, this is so good. Artgerm is putting out so many good covers this month. But after that, we have The Flash issue number 1, the Dan Mora variant. You see the Flash like he's running and his suit's like ripping. It is so good. And after that, we have Power Girl issue number 1, the 1 in 25, the Otto Schmidt variant. There's so many different versions of Power Girl on this cover. It is so good. I'm a big fan of Otto Schmidt, and this cover is fantastic. And after that, we have Blue Beetle issue number 1, the Adrian Gutierrez variant. It is awesome. Adrian, you did such a great job on this cover. It is fantastic. And after that, we have Superman issue number 6, the custom acetate cover done by Mikkel Janet. It's so cool. You got Batman like opening his shirt, and then you lift the acetate, and then the shirt is gone. It is so good. And after that, we have Action Comics issue number 1057, the Jorge Menez variant. I love Jorge Menez, and this cover is so good. And after that, we have Green Arrow issue number 4, the 1 in 25, done by James Stokes. You got Green Arrow, he's shooting an arrow, but then there's all these like weapons coming at him. So good. James Stokes, you did such a great job on that. And after that, we have Captain America issue number 1, the variant cover done by Oliver Kopel. It is so good, so good. And after that, we have Harley Quinn issue number 32, the Jenny Frison variant. I know, I'm a huge fan. I always put her covers on my cover lover list because I just think she's such a great artist. Now guys, we have 2 covers left, and both are probably my favorite from this whole entire list. The first one is Peacemaker Tries Hard issue number 5, the cover C, the Akana movie poster variant. How good is this cover? You got Peacemaker with a bunch of baby clones of Deathstroke. How good is that? It is so good. But my favorite cover coming out next month is actually for Power Girl issue number 1, the cover C done by Sozo Mika. Guys, this cover is incredible. The cover art was actually not released on mycomicshop.com. I did a little Googling before I put my order in, and I found the cover art. And guys, this is so fantastic. I immediately texted my best friend and Cole from Cole's Comics Claim. I was like, guys, check out this cover. It is so good. I ordered myself 3 copies of this, and I got my fingers crossed that at least one of them is going to be delivered in a 9.8 candidate, because I love this cover. I would love to hear what you guys think about this cover or any of the covers on my cover lover list for the books coming out in the month of September. Alright guys, let's go ahead and move over to the books that I'm really excited about, again, coming out in the month of September. Now, after going through all the books coming out in the month of September, I picked 8 new #1s from DC, Marvel, and there's only one new independent that I'm really excited about. But guys, let's go ahead and dive right in, because there's a lot of books that we gotta go over. And the first one up that I'm really excited about is Batman and Robin, issue #1, coming from writer Joshua Williamson and art by Simon DeMeo. This has just got star power all over it. A new Batman and Robin series has just got me so jazzed, and I love that it's coming from the writer of Joshua Williamson and the art by Simon DeMeo. Holy guacamole, his artwork is so fantastic. I just cannot be more excited for this series. Now I'll read the synopsis for you guys real quick so that way you guys can be really excited as well. Father and son, Bruce and Damian, Batman and Robin. From Batman vs. Robin to Night Terrors, a lot has happened to the dynamic duo, but now they are back together and they are ready to fight crime in Gotham, just in time for Batman's most monstrous rogues to team up and turn the city into an urban jungle. A new villain watches from the shadows, intent on revenge, with a plot to turn one of Batman's greatest assets against him. Can Damian help his father solve the case before it's too late? A brand new, fun and exciting father and son adventure begins from DC Comics architect Joshua Williamson and superstar artist Simon DeMeo. That just sounds so good. I cannot wait to read this, and I am just so happy that Damian and Bruce are back together, not hating each other, not fighting each other. They're gonna be fighting crime together, and it's gonna be epic. Now, the next book that I'm really excited about is all because of the writer and also the team, because I really like this team. But guys, this is Birds of Prey, issue #1, coming from writer Kelly Thompson. Now, if you did not read her Black Widow series over at Marvel Comics, you missed out. That comic was absolutely amazing. Now, she also wrote Captain Marvel at Marvel Comics, but I did not read that, so I'm not sure if that was any good. But if it was anything like Black Widow, it was probably amazing. But guys, she's coming over to write Birds of Prey at DC Comics, and I'm super excited about that. And this book also has art by Leonardo Romero. Now let me go ahead and read the synopsis to you guys, because it's pretty good. Every mission matters. Every life saved is a miracle, but this time it's personal. Diana Lance is one of DCU's most elite fighters, and combined with her sonic scream, she's a fearsome foe in any scenario. But sometimes even the Black Canary needs help. Faced with a personal mission brought to her by a mysterious new ally and up against a near impossible odds, she reforms the Birds of Prey with an unrivaled group of badasses. Cassandra Cain, Big Barda, Zealot, and Harley Quinn. And only one goal: extraction without bloodshed. What could possibly go wrong? Guys, that just sounds so good, and I am so excited because I am a big fan of Kelly Thompson's writing, and I'm really excited for this series. But guys, after that, we have Wonder Woman issue #1, and if you guys did not know, Tom King is taking over this series, and I'm really excited. I would love there to be a good Wonder Woman book, and I got my fingers crossed that this is going to be it. And it also has art by Daniel Samprier. Guys, this could be one hell of a book. Guys, let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this one. After a mysterious Amazonian is accused of mass murder, Congress passes the Amazon Safety Act, barring all Amazons from U.S. soil. To carry out their plans, the government starts a task force, the Amazon Extradition Entity, or otherwise known as AXE or AXE, to remove those who don't comply by any means necessary. Now, in her search for the truth behind the killing, Wonder Woman finds herself an outlaw in a world she once swore to protect. That sounds pretty good. Now, if you guys have never read a Tom King book before, you know his books usually start pretty slow, so you need to give his book at least 3 issues, if not 6, before the story really gets going. So if you're interested in this and you want to read a good Wonder Woman book, give it at least 3 issues. But guys, let's move on to the next one, and that is The Flash issue number 1. Now, I did not read the last Flash series, and I know a lot of people really like that, but guys, this new Flash series is written by Si Spurrier and art by Mike Deodato Jr. Mike Deodato Jr. is a great artist, so I'm really excited for that, but this story also sounds really good. Wally West has never been quicker, more fulfilled, more heroic. His loving family is around him, and yet something is off. Very off. His evolving understanding of his powers has opened Wally to new avenues of sci-fi adventure and attuned his senses to strange new ideas. Something whispers from the dark vibrations beyond the Speed Force, and as Wally experiments with creative new approaches to his powers, he encounters new realms, mysterious allies, and mind-shattering terrors. That just sounds so good. I'm really excited for this series, and I hope Si Spurrier can bring the goodness to this series, because I haven't really loved his previous work. That's a personal opinion. I'm sure some of you guys are big Si Spurrier fans, but guys, myself, I'm really excited for this series. But guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next book, which is Green Lantern War Journal issue number 1, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. And if you guys have read anything lately from Philip Kennedy Johnson, you will have loved it, because it is so good. But this also has art by Montos. Now, if you guys don't know who Montos is, he's an artist that's actually been doing the backup story that Philip Kennedy Johnson is writing in the current Green Lantern series, and it's been really good. But let me go ahead and read the synopsis to you guys for this. John Stewart's time as the Green Lantern has come to an end. Or so he thinks. A family tragedy calls him back home, and as John begins to reclaim the career he once left behind, he tries to embrace a peaceful post-superhero life. But when a terrifying and contagious force with a mysterious connection to Oa appears on Earth, the last Green Lantern of another universe comes seeking the only warrior to face this threat and win, the immortal guardian and builder, John Stewart himself. Can this brilliant but brash young lantern help John discover the qualities that made him one of the greatest lanterns of the entire multiverse? Guys, that just sounds so good. And it's coming from Philip Kennedy Johnson, so of course it's going to be good, but I'm really excited for this series because I like John Stewart as a Lantern a little bit more, no, a lot of bit more than Hal Jordan. So if you guys are not going to pick up this series, you guys are probably missing out. But guys, we have 3 more books to talk about, and the next one up is our first Marvel book with Avengers Inc. issue number 1. Now this is coming from writer Al Ewing and art by Leonard Kirk. I don't know who Leonard Kirk is, but guys, Al Ewing is a pretty good writer, and I'm just excited about this story. Check it out. Action, mystery, adventure. Her name is Janet Van Dyne. She's a hero. She's a celebrity. She's hunting a killer. His name is Victor Shade. He's a villain. He's an enigma. He just got killed. And together, they're out to solve every mystery in the Marvel Universe, starting with their own. How cool does that sound? That sounds so freaking good. Guys, are you excited for this book? Guys, let me know down in the comments below. I love a good murder mystery, and there's been some good independents that have been murder mysteries, so I'm going to give this Marvel murder mystery a chance. And after that, we have Daredevil issue number 1. That's right, guys. The Chip Zdarsky's run is all over, and we got a new creative team of Saladin Ahmed as a writer and art by Aaron Kuder. I'm giving this new series a chance based on the fact that Aaron Kuder is the artist, because he is one of my favorite artists over at Marvel Comics right now. But let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this book to you guys. Born Again. The new era of Daredevil starts here. Industry stars Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Kuder have laced up and entered the ring, ready to take Matt Murdock on a knockout of an adventure. Where does Elektra fit into all this? What is the future of Hell's Kitchen? Romance, intrigue, and of course action, all delivered in the mighty Marvel manner. Now, I love the fact that they're keeping the romance in this book because I like Elektra and Daredevil together, so hopefully they're going to continue to make that work, but if not, I can't wait to see what happens. Now, there is one book left on this list that I'm really excited about. It's the only independent, which is pretty shocking. Normally, this list contains a lot more independents, but guys, this book is called Rare Flavors, issue number 1, and it's coming from writer Ram V. I love him as a writer, so that's why I'm giving this book a shot. But this also has art by Felipe Andrade. I'm totally butchered that, but guys, Felipe is a great artist. But let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this. Discovering the tantalizing tale of Ruben Bacchus, a demonic Rakshasa. I believe I said that right, but basically they're a demon who eat humans, just so you guys know, with a down-to-earth dream of becoming the next Anthony Bourdain. To achieve his vision, Ruben enlists Mo, a filmmaker who has seen better days, to document the world-renowned cuisine of India and the people behind such glorious food. But little does Mo know that there's more to Ruben than meets the eye. You know, he's a Rakshasa, obviously, and the mortals play a darker role in the show than they were prepared for. Entice your palate with the follow-up offering of Eisner and Harvey and Ringo Award-nominated team of Ram V and Felipe Andrade. I'm butchering your name, Felipe, I'm sorry. In this series, painstakingly prepared for the fans of Anthony Bourdain's Hungry Ghost and to Eat the Rich. Eat the Rich was so good. But guys, that is the final book on July's preview that I'm really excited about. And a reminder, these are all the books that come out in the month of September. All right, guys, that is it. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. And if you guys are still watching this video right now, you guys know exactly what you are. You guys are legends. Thank you guys so much, guys. Look down real quick. Have you guys hit that like button just yet? If you haven't, do me a favor and smash that like button. It helps get this video out to more people. Now, a quick reminder, guys, you have 6 days to get your previews orders in. They are due by July 26th of 2023. So if you're interested in any of those books, go over to mycomicshop.com and get your previews orders in and save that 35%, which is so freaking good. And last but not least, guys, if you watched that video and you enjoy comic book content and you guys are not subscribed, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me, and I'll be back tomorrow with my final order cut off speculation and a recommendation show. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Peace.